The crypto market is crashing and it might even get worse. Bitcoin and altcoins are all in the red right now. And the crazy part is that we're being told we might even have a Black Monday stock market crash. So we're going to go over the Bitcoin chart. What are the key things you need to be aware of to know if prices are most likely going to continue the downtrend or reverse and start moving up, and if we can still see some of these altcoins potentially recover. To answer the question, is the crypto market going to go up? We first have to understand what in the world is making the entire crypto market crash right now. So let's take a step back and actually understand why it started crashing in the first place. This actually began with Donald Trump, where on Friday we saw the S&P 500 go down 10% for 2 days in a row. Now this was because Donald Trump laid out his tariff policy, and when that happened, we saw that the Dow Jones had a massive downtrend, the biggest one since June of 2022. On top of that, we saw the S&P go down almost 6%, which was its biggest decline since March of 2020. And the market did not like this. But the interesting part was, even though that the stock market was crashing, the crypto market was actually still going up. And typically, very rarely do you ever see this divergence where the stock market is going down and the crypto market is going up, because 99% of the time the stock market supersedes the crypto market. Stocks goes down, crypto goes down. Stocks goes up, crypto goes up. And regardless if you are a crypto long-term investor or you're a crypto short-term trader, if you are seeing that divergence in the market where the stock market is crashing lower and lower and the crypto market is going higher and higher, that will not last a long time. It will only last 1 or 2 days, and very soon you're now going to see that the crypto market is going to stop and start moving in the downwards direction. And that is exactly what happened. Now, specifically today, we saw the downtrend of the crypto markets because the international market began to open to an uncertain microeconomics environment. That is just a fancy way of saying investors around the world have no idea what is most likely going to happen because of the trade war situation, because of these tariffs. So everyone is panicking, everyone is scared. And when investors are scared, when there's panic, they sell all their high risky assets such as crypto and stocks, which results in us having these crazy red day where everything is moving downwards. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it gets a little bit worse. Now, because America is such a strong powerhouse and countries work together and they all owe each other debt, what we're potentially seeing, based on the words of Arthur Hay, who is CEO of BitMax, a crypto exchange, and the founder, he said that we can potentially have a Black Monday stock market crash. Now, what a Black Monday stock market crash means that we are going to see a global stock market crash, regardless whether you live in Canada, America, Europe, one of the Asian countries, Latin America, a global stock market crash. And if that does occur, then we are most likely guaranteed are going to see a lot of these cryptocurrency go down significantly lower. When I look at the crypto market landscape looks very bullish. Whales buying over 130,000 Ethereum. That is very bullish. PayPal, they just added Solana and Chainlink to its crypto services. All of these things are great for crypto, but I find a lot of people that are new to the world of crypto trading and investing get overly positive, and we have to always look at, number one, the economic landscape, not the crypto landscape, because now we're seeing that because of the tariff, because of the trade war, because of what Donald Trump is saying and how it's affecting the market, it's reflecting in the crypto market. And we typically, those that are new to crypto, that are new to investing, they're like, oh, I like this crypto, let me put some money there. Oh, I like that crypto, let me put some money there. Where instead of doing that, what we have to do is take a step back and actually what's happening in the news, what's happening politically, what's happening economically, because that is going to affect the price of the crypto market. And then the second thing we have to look at is Bitcoin. Whichever crypto that you want to invest in, instead of jumping first into that crypto, the way I do it is, number one, I look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin telling me? Is it creating a bullish pattern that's indicating, hey, prices are probably going to move higher and higher? Or is it performing a bearish pattern that's telling me, hey, prices are most likely going to move down? Because if Bitcoin is going down the way that you're seeing it move down right now, where it went down 5%. We saw that Ethereum went down 11%. We saw other crypto probably go down 12, 15%. So Bitcoin supersedes all those crypto. So this is a message specifically to those that are more focused on the trading. And I learned this lesson as well years ago when I was new, is when I'm looking to make a trade, is I first evaluate Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is looking positive, then I know I can make that trade, because even if I'm looking to trade an altcoin and it's creating a pattern that shows, hey, prices are going to go up, this is a great time to buy. If Bitcoin ends up going down, that altcoin, that crypto that I want to invest in is going to end up going down as well. I made this chart extremely simple just to show you the key numbers you have to focus on to know, hey, can prices potentially move up, or are we set up for prices to potentially move even lower? Now, if you zoom out, the first thing you'll notice is this right here is a major level of support. Now, if Bitcoin continues to hold this level, we are great. We are awesome. There's a very high likelihood we can see prices continue to bounce towards the upside, because we see it once here. We saw it once there, for the second time there, and now we're in the third time testing that level of support. Now, the bad thing is that there's actually two levels. Level number one is right where we are right now, which is around 77,000. Let me move myself. But level number two is actually around that $80,000 price range, is roughly around there. And the reason why that $80,000 price range is so important, because that's a psychological level of support for BTC. When a lot of people are looking at crypto market, what do they say? Bitcoin towards $80,000. Oh, I'm going to buy at $80,000. But now that we're breaking below $80,000, now we can potentially go even lower towards the beginning, towards that $70,000 USD price range. So the bad part is we're below 70K. The good part is because we're below 80K. But the good part is because we're so close to 80K, if we get above that, it potentially sets us up to potentially move back towards that 90K price range. Now, ideally, what we want to see BTC is above this major level of support. This level is currently not resistance. And the reason why is that if we take a further step back, we can see this level, every time we've hit this major level of support, prices continue to run back up. And this was our previous all-time high, which is around $109,000 BTC. So here is zone one. This is the most bullish zone. This is a great zone. This is where we want to see. We want to see Bitcoin above this area, which is above 92K. Zone number two is where we are right now, which is Bitcoin below the 92K price range, which is this entire area. And we have to hold this area, because if we don't hold it, then we can potentially move a little bit lower here. So what are you saying, Naicke? Are you saying it's the bull market is over? Are you saying it's the bear market? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, when you look at the chart, you just have to tell yourself, what is the chart telling me? Is the chart telling me prices are most likely going to go up, or prices are most likely going to go down? Now, if you're focused on long-term investing, this is a great opportunity to potentially buy more crypto, because we saw this massive downtrend towards the downside. Now, if you're focused on short-term profit, then I would say this is a really good time to make sure you're taking time to learn how to short, to make profit while the crypto market is still moving in the downtrend. You have to be aware, you do not just have to stick to one crypto strategy, which is I'm only going to accumulate for the long term, or I'm only going to accumulate for the short term. Play both sides so you can implement and have maximum amount of profit. Now, what has to happen for us to see prices potentially reverse and then start moving towards the uptrend? Well, it all really comes down to what Donald Trump says. Right now, we know that this whole situation is simply because of the tariff. Tariff is making it difficult for corporations, is making it more difficult for people to work. It's going to end up increasing prices. It's going to end up increasing price of living. And it's not what a lot of people want. And we can clearly see it is not what investors and what institutions want as well. So For us to really see prices of the crypto market really start pumping again, to see Bitcoin go back above 92K price range, because that's the main price range, we have to start seeing that the situation regarding the tariff is starting to ease down, and we're coming to some type of agreement between Canada, US, Mexico, China. And if we continue to be in this place where high level uncertainty, tariff prices, and countries retaliating, then there is a good chance we're leaning more toward seeing crypto continuously to move lower than move higher. So this week will be a very volatile week in the crypto market. So there are 3 things that I've always implemented that's helped me dramatically in my crypto journey, and I'm sharing it with you too in hopes that it helps you too. Number 1, be very clear on your crypto goals. I've always been clear on my goals. So when things like this happen, when I start seeing the price of Bitcoin and the entire crypto market start crashing and having these massive red days, I don't panic, because once I'm clear on my goals, such as accumulate more BTC, which I've been doing for years, for a long-term strategy, I know during these red days, I will continue to accumulate. Number 2, also have my short-term strategy. With crypto, you can not only make money when the crypto market goes up, but you can also make money when the crypto market is crashing and moving downward. So for all of those of you who are into trading, want to get into trading, make sure you are on TradingView. Make sure you are doing some paper trading. You are just getting your feet wet in shorting, because if this does continue, there's still money on the table, and you're leaving so much money on the table if you only focus on taking long positions when price goes up, because crypto moves up, but it also moves down. And point number 3 is being flexible. Don't just be committed to one thing and one strategy and stick with that strategy. One of my strategies was to accumulate Ethereum, and I was accumulating a lot of Ethereum for years now. But the moment I realized that Ethereum was not going to achieve the goal that I had set for it, I sold my Ethereum. I walked away with a profit, and it was great because I was flexible. The crypto market changes. Every bull market is different. Every cycle is different, and you have to be willing to adapt and change to hit your crypto goals. Now, that has always helped me, and I hope it helps you. Any question that you have, leave it in the comment, because I read every single one of them, and I want to let you know you can still succeed in your crypto journey. Just make sure that you're continuously learning, practicing, and you'll do really well.